Alright. We are good. We should be up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I will sit back and wait for folks to start to arrive, and then we will begin. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to get some moisturizer for my disgusting dry hands. Because they are dry, and also disgusting. Mr. Pocket. Mr. Pocket. Don't you get at my poor tree. Poor plant still won't die. Oh, we have a nice breeze coming in. Oh, delightful. It has been a warm day. What can I close out? Close all of those in a second. Yes, here we go. Alright. We're going, Mike.
You're on?
Yep. Just waiting for folks to show up.
Can you forward me the, if you have the read?
Yeah. And I haven't. I'm fucking sitting here, he's just sniffing.
He just jumped out. He's on the rail.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind. Okay, I sent it to your Gmail.
Alright.
So yeah, just once we get going, just keep me appraised of chat happenings. Do you need me to put the overhead light on, or do you want me to put that back one on?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright. I got my phone open for the live chat. I'm
Okay.
going to go outside in just a second here and turn off the sprinkler.
Okay.
The apple trees. Got enough. I'll spray the grapevines later.
Okay. So yes, we will just chill for a few minutes. We'll get started at about 7 and have ourselves a delightful evening. I'm wondering what we might watch after, or play after this, actually. Hello, Lily. Glad to see you. I figured if anyone was going to turn up, it was going to be you. We're just going to hang out for a few minutes here. We'll get started probably in about 5-ish minutes. Restocked a couple of my live blog snacks for up here. My sugar-free Werther's Original caramels and such. Sometimes you just gotta have your mouth doing something. But yes, hopefully you're having a good evening. I am having a decent evening now myself. We have some decent breeze coming through, which is good. It's been very warm today. Oh, I need to change my glasses. Where did I put? There we go. Put on my computer glasses. There we go. Figuring out plot / flinging bodies around, I think, is in fact the subtitle for this game. I was just wondering aloud, I don't know how many more sessions this has. As you pointed out, Skyline indicated that we kind of should be done by now, technically speaking, based upon their guesstimation of length. Of course, I don't play like the regular average person, so that we are running over that estimation does not surprise me. But I gotta think we must be starting to kind of zero in on what's going on. Like, I would think, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we have at least one more session after this, and I'm thinking possibly even like 2. But if it goes beyond 3, I will be a little bit surprised. So we probably need to start thinking about what we're going to play afterward. I would think, yeah. I mean, we're only just sort of like approaching what I would say would be like Act 3, you know, the either the final or the next to final portion of the story, with her finding now her brother who's involved and all that sort of stuff. So we can't have too much time to spread out before we do something with that and make motions toward it, but a little bit. So yeah, I would not be at all surprised if Dylan is gonna be someone we have to fight before we're done. I do know that if we have to kill Dr. Darling, you personally are going to openly weep, I feel.
Oh yeah, Dylan definitely boss. I definitely feel like he should be a big boss.
I mean, whether or not he is directly, or like you have to fight him to drive something out of him, or something like that, I don't know. But I would expect to have to fight him at some particular point. Yeah, I know. Dr. Darling, if we have to, like, attack him in some manner. Lily,
he's the bearded guy from the videos, right?
Yeah, like, Lily is deeply attached to Dr. Darling.
I don't know. Seeing how the condition that he was in the most recent videos and stuff like that, I'm not sure whether he's even still alive or what.
Yeah, I don't know. Hello!
He seemed to be deteriorating there.
Yeah, well, at the very least, he's a little bit frazzled, but I mean, frankly, he looked more together than I did a couple days ago dealing with taxes, so, you know. Can't necessarily judge. We'll give this another like couple of minutes for anyone else to turn up, and we'll go from there.
We got no bed for you in here, Mina.
I do enjoy the fact that you cannot seem to not work while we have things going on, but at least we can help to complement your working evening. So did you guys see the collage that I posted for Midge, and was it not amazing and beautiful and
saw
adorable?
It did look pretty cool, but
I know.
It's missing that picture of her and Mina on the couch.
It can only be her. Like, they were very specific about the rules. You can't have.
I know.
You know, so I just didn't even go there. That's
fair. That's fair.
Other stuff. So, but yeah, so I'm very excited. I cannot seem to get specifically what it is that they're looking for. They were like, in keeping with the Gerber, like. It wasn't traditions, wasn't the word that they used, but anyway, and I'm like, so a white baby? I mean, what are you saying here? I mean, if so, yay, Midge can win, give her the money. But yeah, so, shrug. At any rate, we put it in, nothing lost, so at most it took me a little bit of time, so.
Did they happen to announce when they're going to make the determination?
If they did, I don't know it.
Okay.
So, no idea. All right, let's go ahead and get underway with our 9th installment of Control. We were theorizing that we can't have too many more sessions left, I wouldn't think. I would be surprised if we go over 3. I think 2 is likely, 3 is a possibility. If we have 4 more, I'm frankly going to be shit-shocked.
As we enter into the real last half of the game.
So we'll see, but that having been said, you guys should be kind of keeping in the back of your mind what it is you'd like to have us do next. Since that can sometimes be a lengthy determination process.
Well, I know my nomination at some point is going to be another 10-minute game night.
Another 10-minute game night?
Yeah, you had that night where all you played was short games?
Oh, yes.
And
Okay.
a couple suggestions for you if that occurs.
All right. I did not come in early this time and figure out what was going on, what was happening. Perhaps that was to my detriment. We'll find out. So let's see. We were having difficulty with saving, the guy with the fridge. That was getting frustrating, so I'm going to come back to that later. Put a token in the jukebox. I will be interested in that. 6 pouches worn by Irish's old squad mates. Okay.
Lily points out that you did post a list as a poll when they voted on it last time.
Oh, what I would do after this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did I? I wouldn't remember that.
Well, actually, she's just said last time. I don't know if it was after this or I guess it must have been because unless this wound up being the result of the poll.
Well, this was what won, which is why we're doing it. But yeah, okay. Well, I will go back and take a look then. Let's see. Active threshold but low. Central research. And the research named Dr. That looks like potentially a good one to go. An active threshold theoretically could mean another power. I definitely do want to put the token in, and very interested in this as well. So let's mark this one.
You had a new power you tried to get last time, but you backed away from, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was trying to save this guy.
Okay.
The frigid guy.
Okay.
And I kept dying, and I was getting frustrated with it. So I'm going to come back to that later. Mail. There you go.
Oh, Lily says, I mean that you posted a list of games, including Control, and voted on, which is how Control won.
Yeah.
You did not post another list for us to vote on yet.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page then. Perfect. Yeah. Instructions incoming. Head, brain, melon is weak. All right, let's see. So let's look at our map for this. How do I access map? Again, okay, there we go. Oh. Excuse me, I'm having a very yawny day. All right. So we're in Central Executive right now, below Central Research.
Also, last time we learned how to fly.
Yeah, we did learn how to fly, yes. Yes. Central Research. This is not research. Oops. That's not my car.
Nope, our car just doesn't go.
My car goes fine now.
No, when people try to steal it.
Oh, yeah. So I remember how to fly. Is it jump, double jump? No? Oh, I probably just can't do it in here. They have powers locked and shit. Like fascists. Okay, research sector. That sounds like where you'd find central research. Oh, there's Mr. Pocket. He's in the windowsill.
Sniffing midge clothes.
Yeah, sniffing midge clothes that are now amazingly too small for her. Which kind of blows my mind. I mean, I realize objectively that she has to grow, but...
You and Joe both.
I know.
Well, to remind you, and we found our brother and saw the creepy cage they were keeping him in, and he said some creepy things.
That's true. He was extremely creepy. Okay, I've got my gun. Perfect. Alright, and that is how I fly. Great. That's to move fast. That's to...
So, how long can you fly? Is it just like a hover thing?
I can, like... Yeah, kinda. Like... so it'll do that, and then I'll start to float down.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's a pretty good length of time, though.
Okay.
If you power up a couple times, you'll be like those folks.
Okay, central research. There we go. Below central research.
I do like the fact that your hovering ability does not take up power.
It does scare the shit out of me though when that happens. That was, may I say, rude? Wow.
Yeah.
Bad and wrong.
Whoever that is, they do a lot of damage with that vomit.
I dislike that. I find that rude and uncalled for.
So it says, just imagine all the thigh work that you're avoiding in this area by flying instead of walking these stairs.
Exactly. Quads going to mush.
I will say, Jessie seems like she's pretty fit already, so...
She does seem like she's doing alright for herself. Okay. Well, that takes me back here.
Is there a possibility there won't be any enemies? Because sometimes it does that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a way of, like, dashing back?
Dashing back?
Yeah, like, you know, jumping back or something like that rapidly. In case that thing shows up right in front of you again and decides to...
Oh, yeah, I have my little dashy thing, yeah. Okay. Alright, so under central research. Below central research. Is it back over here then, maybe? Let's see. Below Central Research. Underhill's lab. Alright, well, let's go see what's back here, I guess.
Well, he says, sometimes I think about the actual damage that would happen to someone who got something huge and solidly metal slammed into them at speed. And it's a bit shocking, lol.
It is appropriately satisfying sometimes, I must say. Maybe it's over here?
I don't know exactly how one would quantify it, but you know, I've seen plenty of demolition car tests where those bodies are flung around like so many things. I'm thinking, if they were just made of Jello instead of hard plastic, yeah.
Oh, what's this do? I guess nothing. Well, sometimes it seems like perhaps... Oh. I guess it does do something. It just does it not as quickly as I expected it to. Alright, let's see if it's down here, I guess.
I call no way. Enemies should be jumping on this as it travels down its video game stable.
Oh, I always like the elevator that goes directly into the bathroom. Is this perhaps where you want me to be? No? I don't know. I do like the redacted maps again. That's very
Hello, Sky.
Hello, Skyline. Just in time to tell me what I'm doing.
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
Thank you. I appreciate your restraint. My thought is that I would do the Dr. Underhill portion of the program. And this seems to be what would be like below Central Research, but...
Sky says you appear to have returned to Mold Central. Lily says, also I hope that Ati turns out to be a superhero that is secretly in charge of the whole place.
Hello?
They look friendly.
You friendly?
I would imagine they would have shot at you if they weren't.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine.
I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Oh,
Sky
I'd love to.
says,
Where is he?
Sky says you're in the right place for Underhill. Should be through that door.
Oh, perfect then. So he just said I shouldn't. He wouldn't have me go in there
What
without.
does he know? He's a fucking idiot.
Wow. that's
You're the
so-
director.
That was so rude.
It was rude, but you know what? He's a man trying to tell you, a woman, how to do your job. I'm not sure exactly where that came from. But,
I'm not sure either, but there's a lot of rage. You need to talk. I look like you're about to explode. Oh, maybe this is the don't go in there that one that I was first talking about.
could be. I do remember these guys. Extraordinarily tough, but slow, and would do massive damage if you get in close.
Alright, let's go. See if we can go into this thing.
Lily says, when making the bingo card for this game, I think I'm the
Excuse me.
director would be the free space in the
lost?
center.
It should be. Don't let Mole hit your ride. Hello. Hello, person. Hello, may I help you? Ooh, things.
May I help me to these papers?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, progress report. Active threshold mold research. Summary. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to redacted, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these redacted are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold-1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly consumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on.
I knew there was a reason I was drawn to fried chicken. It must secretly be a biological organism producing an aroma.
I have often thought so. All right.
He says, I like her.
Underhill checking in. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also want to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, and my girlfriend. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper.
Casper.
That's Dr. Darling.
Ah, okay.
Please recycle.
So many collectibles.
I know. Alternative Perspective, RE Thresholds Utility Research. Summary. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay, titled Redacted, contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is, quote, actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into redacted. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Refer to file 2-35-1863 for full report.
Well, he says, and she knows Dr. Darling, too.
Inspection report. And science things. And
Close-up
transparencies / x-rays of the mold. Alright. And the mold beginning to grow in here. That would concern me. Alright. Let's chat.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Yes, actually.
I'm the director.
Clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room? Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Give you a fetch quest.
She is.
Really?
Wow.
Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
They look like
Similar
mold.
to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look.
I like how
My
she
name's
has
Jessie.
no idea who you are, but she's like, run this errand for
I'm
me.
sure it is.
Wow.
I love it. Oh, interesting. Okay, alright.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Alright.
So, is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
That probably won't get him killed.
No, not at all.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university.
I'm surprised they
After
let you
a decade
quit
of
maybe for a
admittedly
time.
fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis.
Where did you go? I'm shocked that they would leave it like
Darling and I
that.
had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
She lost her
I
own
had to
joke.
leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Lily says, one of the items says grows near fresh corpses. Would it not grow near older corpses?
No, I guess not.
The mold seems to be having some weird
I
effects
like
on
how
things.
one of them grows near televisions.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
She
I
sounds
never thought the
excited.
word blooming
Yeah.
would sound so horrible.
Alright. Well,
Thanks
my
for the information.
curiosity there is...
My pleasure.
I mean, if you need to eat it, then it thrives in the digestive system, or the excretory system, I suppose.
Well-
But, like, I would wonder if it...
Return when you have something important to say. Come
I
to
would
visit,
wonder
relax.
if, you could, like, inhale it?
Well, she also said in the chest cavity. It doesn't mean it actually got to your stomach. On the way down, it could lodge
Oh,
itself.
no. We'll have that door open!
Lily says, this puts all those mold signs all over the place into a whole new
It
perspective.
does a little bit, doesn't it?
That startled me, lol.
It smells so sweet down here.
Don't eat it.
Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Bitch! Luckily, I'm in control.
Until the game says you're not.
Oh, point taken.
Are those people?
Where? I'm concerned with whatever you're looking at, Jesse.
To your left. That stuff on the walls, is that... No, I guess not. Oh! Ooh, wow. Whatever that was, it hurt you bad. Sniper.
Hi, that's awesome.
He says, okay, if it's gonna kill me, it better be the best damn thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Must have fallen down something. Well, I do not know how I got in this little corner here.
Sky says there are like mold turrets in there.
Mold turrets.
That must be what fired at you.
Must
I'm
have
guessing.
been.
So it means you have to constantly be on the move and watch out.
Yeah, for real. I got my shield. How do I pull the shield up? There you go. Okay. Can't reload. Reloading does nothing.
I'm guessing the pressure thing is going since he said, "Yo, are we still in the fridge?"
Now I moved from the fridge.
Yeah, and then they explained where we are, but would not seem to be the question of somebody who's been here the entire session. So I'm guessing hello.
Okay, I'm seeing where it came from now. See it?
Yep.
Oh, no, no, no. Was not what I had to do.
Careful, you're gonna run out of juice.
You got it?
I think so. I saw it explode. But that does not mean there aren't more in here, so... This guy says, unfortunately, I don't have any specific directions on where exactly these samples are. They are hidden around the whole area.
Let's see where that one was.
I think.
Alright.
It looks like stepping near those big things causing them
Yeah.
to explode.
This is a rough particular one. I might move to the more mainline quest and come back to this one.
He says it's so fascinating to see these random desks and workspaces in this
Yeah, it really is.
wasteland of mold.
It really is. It helps to very much illustrate the idea of it having creeped and just taken everything over. Super creepy.
You know, probably not so very easy. I mean, you understood exactly how dangerous they were, and you still wanted to try some. Your character did.
Yeah. Like, I didn't want to do shit. Okay. There. Okay, let's see. That's how you say our main line. That was really tough. Let's go put a token in the jukebox. Fuck it.
Sperm in your hand. It was supposed to be the awful radio from Borderlands, but
Oh, okay.
but I couldn't remember enough of the song to do it. Well, he says, "Oh man, we haven't found a control point down there yet, too."
Yeah.
Lily, Eye of the Tiger. That's my vote.
Oh, they turned my powers off.
Good luck out there.
Look, everybody, I can fly. Oh, no, I can't.
She ain't right in the head, is she, Bob? Nope.
Alright, I remember seeing the jukebox somewhere. I got the token for it.
If they're in there, we go around that way.
Oh, I'm stuffy. Alright, where's the jukebox? remember seeing it. Yes, that's what I want to check. Yes. Nope. That's the button. Okay, there we go. I'll fly again. No. Crash. There we go.
Lots of interesting data off the subject of Ranger.
I heard that you voluntarily
Perhaps. No, I've missed it. Okay, oh good, this is where it's all creepy and talky and I don't want to hear about that. Don't need to hear none of that. Can we, like, not... You... Hi? Hello? Someone want to
Can
clean
you, like,
this
hover,
up?
Hover close to her so we can see if she's breathing.
Ma'am?
No, it just looks like they're dead.
Ma'am?
Well,
Okay.
hang on, although the one on the ground with her head in her hand, she's definitely moving.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just keep being weird about it, I guess. No? Okay. No jukebox. I can't fly. God damn it.
just another
I get so used to flying.
invaders from the city beyond.
And they're like, no, you can't do that anymore. And I'm like, but why?
You're like a mutant when they put the power collar on.
I am. I'm a mutant when they put the power collar on. Genosha. Okay, there's you. No. But you are super creepy, so thanks for reminding me about that.
Well, it says maybe that's the shock recovery area.
Yeah, mayhap. Ooh. What do you have? That's yeah, we're fine. Director's office. I'm the director.
They just have an attack. I don't know why they're so quiet.
Oh, that's right. This is like the creeping in post-it note situation. Weird. Okay. Oh, my guy's back. My gun's working again. God damn it! Where is this fucking thing? I hate these maps. Ah!
Better
And last,
emergency.
at the end of the game, as you say down at your director, it's just finally, then somebody walks in and convinces you to shoot yourself so they can take over and play the game.
Ooh. Oh. It's probably just still on badmusic.com.
It's an uplifting funeral dirge.
No.
This guy says near the metal detectors, first floor.
First floor LT. How do you remember anything, Skyline? Oh, shit. Ah! Ooh. Wee, flying. First floor near the metal detectors. Okay.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just
Ooh.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593.
Oh, I heard this already. I feel like I have.
Probably.
Improper use of the jukebox
Yeah, okay.
altered item led to 2 fatalities. A pair of agents used the jukebox to travel.
I'm the director. Tell me I can't do shit. Ooh, yes. Oh, there we are. Results overview. The America Overnight Program. Summary. The America Overnight Program has operated successfully for over redacted years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of Redacted and Redacted in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have cataloged and characterized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more redacted results of Night Springs have also been cataloged in a separate report. Refer to file redacted for full report. I want that report!
Sky offers no defense for recognizing so much of the game. She just says, to note, parts of this game stick better than others. Lily says, Jukebox reminds me of one of the early Grand Theft Auto games where you could load your own MP3s into the game's file and have whatever songs you want play.
Oh yeah, I remember, didn't you have, what was the game you were playing? Was it, like Romance of the Three Kingdoms or something, Mike, that lets you do that sort of thing?
It wasn't that, it was something else.
You could do that with that, though, couldn't you?
I could play it through the Xbox 360 interface.
Was it? Okay. I knew it was something like that. Okay. Well, there I am.
But I do remember another game, too, where I could select that. I just can't remember what the game is now.
Uh-huh. Ooh. There's a jukebox. Hi, jukebox. How are you?
Wrong one. You want the other jukebox.
Oh, God damn it.
Down to receiving.
Oh, how kind of you to open your door for me.
Yeah, it didn't open last time you were in here.
Oh. Hmm.
Maybe the door knew you didn't have a token.
Ooh. Ooh, tears and stuff. Ooh, rewards, gear. I can change my outfit. Amazing. Okay. Expeditions. Undertake expeditions in Quarry Site Beta to earn unique mods. Completing each of the 4 objectives will dismantle the formation to reveal the rewards waiting inside. Oh, you tempt me.
Precious says, here's $11. See if they have What's New Pussycat. Sky, let me ask a question here. I see that this is not a one-time deal, and I also assume that the entry cost will be forfeit if you happen to die. So the question is, how easy it is to get these tokens in the future? He says, and not automatically waits 30 seconds for YouTube to actually transmit them.
Yeah.
Because if you can only get a limited number of these tokens within the game, you're probably going to want to wait until you can get the cooler stuff. But it also says highly challenging.
Yeah, it does. Prime rewards. Absolute rewards.
Most challenging expedition.
Yeah. I want the outfits.
Sky says, I don't remember how exactly you get the tokens. But clearly there must be more than this one.
Yeah, I would assume. Alright, well, let's try this. Let's see what happens.
Maybe you have to do those hiss note things that keep popping up.
Maybe.
That you hate.
Oh, let's see. Oh, and the music's creepy, too. Excellent. I don't like that it's distorted.
Welcome to Oxenfree.
Yeah, for real. I was in the next one as well.
That's
God,
okay, Precious. You don't have to do any Google food. We'll find. She'll just get him as she gets them.
That, God, Oxenfree like, just hit so many of my little freak out buttons. Jesus, what? I need to replay that.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, interesting. The expedition itself is timed, and it's on a meta timer, too. So entering the jukebox is only available for an hour, and you only have 25 minutes once you get in there. Investigate and clear the 4 island sites.
Alright, well, thank you.
Obviously, your floating thingy is extremely helpful there. You probably could have made it with your dash, but...
Well?
It's there.
Yeah, I know. It looks like it's too far from me.
We're gonna find out. I think you can make it. Oh yeah, you can make it.
Dead Rangers.
Well, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Enemy weapon damage plus 50%.
You can see them. Oh, there's one. Oh, well, they were getting this in challenging. All right. I've made no progress and I've died 3 times.
He says, would there happen to be a map of the quarry sites?
Excellent question.
My guess is going to be that you lost your token, but you still have the mission available for X period of time.
That's my guess, yeah, for that hour.
For that hour. Oh, you're back in there, okay. And the timer keeps going.
Unmapped area.
Gee, thanks, game, says Lily.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah, thanks. Whoops. Whew. I did it again.
Alright. Looks like guys are about to attack you here for sure.
My bearings here. I am not coordinated today, friends. Not coordinated at all.
This guy says you can dash while flying.
Yeah, I'm just having a bad hand-eye day.
Chances are they said that before you got into the fight when you were going over the rocks instead, and I just now saw it.
All right. So we are hitting a wall of shit that's hard.
This guy says, to be fair, the enemy damage here is plus 50%.
Yeah. All right. Let's head back and we'll just do the one that's supposed to be for the.
You'll get more tokens later.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And if you don't, it's not like you had to do the jukebox.
Yeah.
But it is a nice looking area.
Yeah, it is cool. I assume we can get out. I am perhaps making an assumption. Let's see. Can you abandon? Whale? That's creepy.
Yeah.
I think there'd be a way to abandon it. Should have like sit here for an hour.
I would assume so. I may look it up in a second. Let's see. Control abandoned jukebox. Let's see. Open up the pause menu and select abandoned expedition to get out of it.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna make some goddamn plot progress. Forget the side quests. Clearly, it is bad side quest evening.
Some games just have side quests that are extra tough.
Yeah, and I cannot make my hands and my brain work in tandem today. I feel like I have a stupid ass head cold, though. I don't see how that would really be possible.
You can catch something from anything.
Well, yeah, but I was fine earlier.
Good luck out there.
You want to say something to make fun of me? Go ahead. Just do it. Just do it.
People do sometimes get ill and then progressively ill, or something comes upon them when they were feeling fine earlier.
That doesn't sound right. I think you're making things up.
I probably am.
Do you understand how biology works?
No, but I stayed at a quality inn last night.
Oh, that was terrible.
Thank you.
Okay, alright, we're going to do some fucking plot. Alright, so Jessie goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother. It was very creepy. Changed by the Hiss tells Jessie to go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the Hiss invasion. Alright, so we are going to Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. Alright. What was that? I don't have enough points. Oh, then I'll hold them. Fast travel. Alright. Containment. Logistics. Opticon. Upper Opticon. Alright, let's go to logistics, I guess. Looks like it's the closest to there.
Yeah, that and security, but I can't tell which one I should
I don't have. I can't go to security. I can't teleport to that one. So. Extended PGSM tomorrow while I'm sitting here thinking about everything else I have to do in the universe. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I am.
I always enjoy your PGSM.
Thank you.
I like how your post always starts out by saying it's been a million years, even though you are.
Yeah, it's now ongoing.
Yeah.
I should probably change it at some point. Oh, that's the gun I actually want. That's why I was having some trouble. I was trying to like.
What was when you were using like a little submachine
It's
gun?
it's my sniper rifle, which is great when you use it correctly.
Oh,
Which I was
see.
not doing when I was shooting those guys. I thought it was my fucking pistol.
Ah.
Which does help to explain a little bit. I mean, I'm not using it like as a wholesale excuse for my poor performance, but alright, let's go. Go that way. Looks like maybe it will take me to someplace. Let's go take a look.
She just floats down the hallways because she can.
Am I like hearing? The fuck is that? Is that a monster outside? What is that?
There's dogs and something else.
Does not sound pleasant. Don't care for it. There's some slathering beast. Oh. Hello. Am I hearing screams on the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were some dogs barking outside a minute ago, but all the truly disturbing stuff was in the game.
hear you and I cannot see you, and it is not making me not stressed. Please come out so that I can kill you and shut you up. Please.
It was like, oh, this area. Oh, those guys.
Ah!
That's why you couldn't see me. They were right above me.
Fuck off! Fuck off! And she, in her chill manner, destroys the entire room. Okay. Alright.
It was like, I can't stop laughing at the monitor cord dangling after you as you carry that thing.
Alright. Alright. Didn't enjoy that. Didn't like it. No ma'am.
Precious says, haha, I've got headphones and the stereo sound is giving me a surround sound screaming enemies experience.
How lovely.
I have heard many things said about this game. One of them is that it does have an excellent sound design if you use headphones.
Oh, I'll have to freak myself out extra at some point. Give it a try. Alright. Oh, shit. It's the catty. Walla walla. Awesome. I feel really, really tense and weirded out today. I'm having a day, friends. Having a fucking day.
You could be coming down with something that makes you more susceptible.
Having a fucking day. Right. Can I go here? Oh, there you go. Candidate program. Ooh. Yes, please. Your boyfriend, Lily.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research
I want
and
to know what was in that
investigation,
frame.
the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation.
Precious says, this reminds me of old FMV games, but the
So
acting's
imagine our
actually good.
surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
If they weren't so against technology, they might be able to edit their videos a bit better. You gonna go back and take a look at it and find out what's in that frame?
No, I know it was two people. The woman I couldn't see particularly well.
While investigating in the New York City subway tunnels, the agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight.
Alright.
A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging.
Anything else for me to find and to read and to look at and to enjoy? Ooh, controller.
Place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and
I'm waiting to see
process stabilize
Neither one of them were him.
No. They were like assistants or whatever. I guess it was like a test thing that they had. For the, whoops. Sorry. Okay.
That was interesting. Your thing bounced off.
Yeah, it was the screen.
Yeah, it didn't shatter or anything like that. It's like a rubber.
Okay, how do we get out of this room?
Some unquantifiable way to affect the
He
Bureau
says
as a
that's a
whole.
projector, but it's probably not the projector.
Alright, so this room don't. Oh, hello everybody. Oh, that was rude. Who's next? Alright. Motherfuckers. Alright.
Sky also points out that what you're looking for is a slide projector, so no video.
Slide projector.
Makes perfect sense. I was just thinking projector. I wasn't thinking about the fact they specifically call it a slide projector. Haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah, for real. I think I was in college.
I didn't see one quite that late. Of course, I didn't go to college, so that might explain that.
Oh, man, that's supposed to be an obstacle. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Security protocol medical wing. No. 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 No.
This guy says top left.
Top left.
Also, Lily says there was a sparkly circle by one of the doors in the top level.
Alright, I'll go look. Oh, okay, I've heard that before. Got excited for a second. Alright. It's a swirly. That's right. Got clear.
Did it open?
Yep. I was just coming back to
Oh,
get
okay.
the stuff I needed. No, it looks good. Startled me. Startled me a little bit. Who's next? Usually don't see them working solo. Anything? Oh, yes, there is.
Turns out the guy you just killed is a regular human. He happened to be guarding and got spooked. And
Self-reflection. New mission. Give me my thing. Yes. I want to know what it said. Right, there we are. Victorian mirror. Ooh, I love when they give me a new thing. AI 60-UE background. Redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carter is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Redacted.
Interesting. I like how they redacted her name in one section.
Yeah, I was
not the other.
about to say that. Either the names are different or it's a mistake.
Signed, Dr. Darling the Immortal. It says imaginary female trouble.
Right. What is this new mission you've appointed me to? Locate the mirror in Synchronicity. Jesse learns of a secure altered item chamber in the Synchronicity lab. I am interested. I don't know where the Synchronicity lab is in relation to where I currently am, so let's find out. Nowhere near, apparently, so we'll continue on what we're doing and come back to take a look at that afterward. The idea of a mirror, fucked up paranormal mirror, like chills me to the bone and delights me.
Fight yourself as a boss.
Oh, no, that's not scary. I want some creepier shit. Boom. Prime Candidate Program, it's a place to get some fucked up shit.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director.
We're still here, Lily. I don't know if anybody else is, but... And I guess technically that would mean I am, because I'm following along on my phone.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden.
Tell me more.
He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7.
Am I number 7?
We're spoiled for choice.
Be kind of weird.
No, not at all. He indicated that he, being the director, was the best choice that they had for a prime candidate. You couldn't have both. So clearly, being a director, he's tied in somehow.
No, I meant P6 is Dylan and P7 is you, so brother and sister.
Sure, but if he's the better choice, why wouldn't he be ranked higher than me?
Oh, I see.
Or they found him first, if it's just numerical. Because P1 through 5 were false leads.
Yeah.
So it could be just numerical. But P7 is almost, I would guess, is almost certainly me.
I was just saying the coincidence between P6 and P7 being brother and sister.
Oh, well, they found it at the same time. That would make sense.
Our future. P6 and
So it says
P7.
tragic anime backstory.
I know, I want to hear more about that. I love how I was just like embedded this in fucking. Wow, I am sucking.
Your defense, so are they.
I don't care how they're doing. I care how I'm doing. Oh, shite.
Lily says, even though I fight like Dr. Darling, I feel confident in saying he bungled the project with Dylan.
Yeah, I would say that's probably fair. God, I can't get shit today. Oh. Well. I know my shinies are out there.
Oh, one of those. Oh, fuck. No wonder.
Yeah. Oh, just throw it in my own damn face. Fuck. And I don't auto heal if I recall correctly. I don't think I killed anything back here to give me any more life. Oh, there's a couple. Well, that was delicious.
There's
Okay.
more.
Come with me.
Hi, guys. You don't want to attack me, do you? Hi. How's it going? Yeah.
Billy Mays here for getting hit in the head.
Whoa. 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 Whee. The expression on his face.
Oh. Grab all the yummies. Well, at least I appreciate the fact that they don't seem to be able to zone. This appears to be an adequate protection from them. It won't come through here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck. You're naughty!
He's above me, too.
They want to throw me. I can fucking throw it like a ton of back. Oh, that didn't work out. That wasn't how I wanted to do it. Oh. Son of a bitch. Hi. Hi. How you doing? How's everyone doing?
This guy says you've got to be aggressive.
Yeah, I see that.
Dashing in there, keeping on the moving doors with the lights going up. It's me saying that. Not too bad, not too bad. Just keep on the move.
What a pain in the butt! Alright, well. Ooh, that looks all creepy and twisted and fucked up. I like it.
Wow.
Alright, all these file cabinets here, and there isn't a single thing for me to read.
Blue says, when it's not the heat of battle, it is really interesting how they make the screen harder to see when you're really damaged. Just like in real life, low health has consequences.
Yeah, I love that as an element of design. I hate it as a player.
And Sky, cheer for your success.
Thank you. All this shit in here and I can't read any of it. Alright.
It's just old time cards.
P6. Sorry.
The Dylan Faden room.
Closed cases. I want to read that as well. P7.
It's probably for the best that you're not the actual director because the place would have been overrun. You'd sit down and find a filing cabinet.
That is true.
You'd be checking files. Suddenly they'd message you and say, we've lost the defensive perimeter.
You're like, wait, no, I'm not done yet.
But I've almost gotten to the meaty, juicy part of the story.
Closed cases. Yes, give me everything. Bright Falls, AWE 35, event summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. I don't want to... I'm not going to read the rest of this because I haven't finished watching Alan Wake. I'm not going to say playing Alan Wake because I can't play Alan Wake because I get creeped out. And I don't want to spoil myself. But Mike's reading it silently while I'm looking away.
I wouldn't read it if I were you.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I don't think it has huge spoilers, but there are little elements that could be.
Okay, I assume at this point everybody who would want to read it, who's looking at the screen, has done so, and I'm going to exit out.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah!
Oh no.
Yeah!
Time to be weirded out.
It's gonna be hard for them to defeat that first video.
With the Threshold Kids.
Sky says, Lily says no. Sky says, oh yes.
I'm locked up. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Are you guys?
They're seeing just the frozen
I
screen.
can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
This makes it even creepier.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test.
No, escape does not work, Sky.
You see, everyone has different brains.
If the game's locked up and you have to control delete.
I'm gonna wait and see if it'll pop me out when the video finishes.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Ah!
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
It's commenting on it. It's even creepier.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
All right.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Let's join the threshold, kids. All right. Well, good times. Good job. Still locked up. All right. Let me. It looks like I'm gonna have to like forcibly close this here. So.
Does the game autosave?
It does at certain points.
Okay.
I don't know if it did. I don't know when it did, but certainly it would have done so after I fought that battle, I think. So, I'm going to close this real fast, and we'll reload it. 1 second.
Go refill my drink.
Oh, would you get me some more water?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Load, load, load. Control launch. Yes, please. Alright, yes. Oops. Alright, you guys all still there with me? Perfect. Alright, let's see where it puts us and if it gives us that back, where we can become creeped out all over again by having it with video this time. Alright, let's see if we have the guy. Multimedia. Yep, there it is. Alright, well, here we go, friends.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the threshold kids. Let's join the threshold kids.
Effing
I
clairvoyance.
can see you're upset, Meg.
Oh, that's
Why
Mr.
don't you
Bones.
tell
Okay.
Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong.
Thank you.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
She says, I love they went to the trouble of miming the scroll.
Yeah. So it's an executive chair, so you'll get to be the director.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
All right. So if your brain is just right, you get to be the director.
Well, he said, I thought he was saying friends, not brains. And I thought he was saying future, not big chair. Sin of the future.
that would change things around a little bit, yeah. Look at how much of this map is now not X'd out anymore.
It's true. So many question marks. We're about ready for her to wake up and the real game to start. I will definitely say that the first or second threshold kids, I can't remember which one, is definitely kind of creepier. Where it's the two kids talking and... I can't remember the details.
The two kids are often talking.
Yeah.
I have found them all to be exceptionally creepy in some manner or another, but there was the one where they were like just staring at you for a while.
Yes, that's the one.
Whew, that one was not fun. Did not have a good time.
The one with the long pauses and silences? Yes.
Yeah, and they just kept looking at you like through the camera. And I'm like, you are the creepiest fucking puppets I have ever seen. Chucky's got nothing on you. Alright. I assume things are going to come out and kill me again.
Well, he says, oh wow, that was very different with visuals.
Mm-hmm. I'm the director. Oh, that's what we were. Alright. So they just make you go this way to do it, so that you have to go through all the fucking fight nonsense. Oh, but you're gonna make me do it again. Excellent. Glad to see. He's thinking you off the top. Usually give me, I knew it was kind of coming this time, so. Oh, not a body. Ew. Where's some shinies? Some deliciousness.
Just me and my puppet bandit. Down there where they go. Sure, look out the
Hello? I hear you. You sound close. It's not pleasing. Ah!
I was going to jokingly say that we're right behind you.
The music tells me I'm not done yet.
They said, no, I want to make the first person who said, hey, let's add a kids' puppet show as TV episodes, and then make the person who grabbed that idea and said, let's make it weird too. No, Lily, the walls are not twisting and contorting. It's just that when she's flying, all stuff is going on. There are light visual effects.
No, the wall is twisting in front of us.
Oh yeah, but it's not actively twisting.
Oh no, it's not. But it is twisted.
It's twisted, but it's not actively moving the contour.
No, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
You guys consistently sound mad. Have you ever thought about that? How many of you are there? Jesus wept.
Gotta give you a chance to earn back all those points you lost.
This is weird. Oh, this is doing a number on my brain.
Oh yeah.
Foe. Right fall, ZBE-35. Details. Oh, fuck it. It's more the goddamn Alan Wake. can't read it. Mike's reading it, in case anyone was wondering the lag.
I figure if I read it...
Yeah, well then you can tell me like, oh, this is...
Yeah, but
fine.
it also allows an adequate amount of time for others on the
Exactly.
screen to read it.
Ah.
This coexists within the Alan Wake universe. One thing that's not relevant to the Alan Wake story is, in 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor parrot utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance.
All right. But anyway,
Scott-
yeah, that's fucking me up.
Sky says this is getting a bit silly. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You talking about the Alan Wake tie-in, Sky? Or do you mean the number of enemies that she was fighting? No, the number of exploding enemies. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. God, this is so fucking my brain. Which I mean in the best way. I love that shit. I can feel my eyes cross, you know. Okay. Alright. Back in we go. Hi, how are you, friend? Woo. Anything down here, anyway? Anything? No?
Well, he says the perspective is so weird, my brain is twisting trying to track it.
I know. Yeah, there we go. It's a rector, motherfucker. Alright, let's go look again in closed cases. That's where we found the Threshold kids. And their awfulness. Yeah, no thank you. Also, wow, are you like... Oh, it's the book closed thing, interestingly.
Huh.
Alright. Alright, all we have in closed cases. Hello? Well, that was a creepy music cue for no particular reason. Anyway, I would sit there and I would read literally everything. Alright.
Is that a Dr. Darling video?
Could be.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Sure won't.
Finding the projector will.
What is that? Looks like a building?
A burning building.
House, maybe?
Yeah.
And it's made my gun go away, so I can't use the zoom to see anything more specific.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here.
What happened with Northmore?
Maybe a Darth Vader scenario.
P6.
There was an incident. Yes.
Just between
lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress.
Sounds like you're making excuses.
Roberts got killed.
Well, it says Northmore was the director before Trench.
It's an unfortunate
Was it? Okay, thank you,
accident,
Lily.
That's all.
Yeah.
So glad you can keep track of names.
Trench was the only one able to be director
I should
after
just
when
realize this.
Northmore happened.
We will make this work. We'll make this work.
You sound like you're trying really hard to convince yourself there, darling.
Lily says, Casper, you are in over your head.
Another image? Different pause frame? No, same one, I think. Just better. The lighting is just more conducive to see the details. I thought maybe it was a house. Could be the
I
cell.
don't think it's a house on fire.
Could be a cell.
Yeah.
The incident in question, I assume. Alright. Beta.
Oh, Sky says the image is Dylan's broken room.
Okay.
Sky had earlier said Dylan's room, and I didn't realize that they were saying that's what was on the monitor.
Ooh, transcript. Federal Bureau of Control, transcript of conversation, subject Dylan Faden, for review by Dr. Darling, confidential. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden, I assume. 17:52:16. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. And then, several seconds later, why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Some seconds later, stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. I'm guessing this is the same thing that you talked to.
Yeah, the being.
Yeah. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase, fuck off, numerous times before being sedated at 17:53. Alright. So the same thing that you talked to, I'm pretty sure.
Lily says, I think I just realized how Dr. Darling is appealing to me. I look at him like a goofy little brother with his enthusiasm.
Yeah, his enthusiasm is very endearing. He's clearly so excited about what it is that they're doing.
Lily says, is Polar Earth able to talk to Dylan and Jesse at the same time? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, etc., etc.
Alright, case 45-HQ-121, case summary. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted, codename P6. Autopsy findings. 1. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. 2. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. 2A. Lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso. B. Fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae.
Ouch.
C. Avulsion fracture, I don't even know what an avulsion fracture is, of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. 3. Blunt force injuries of the extremities. 3A. Abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities. B. Dislocation of left and right elbow. C. Dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted.
Yeah, so if we take a look at this, blunt force injury, head and neck, the vertebrae are up here, so basically severed the vertebrae. I especially like dislocation of the left and right elbow and knee, basically bent all the limbs.
Joints and stuff. Yeah, everything like cracked and folded inward, I'm guessing. Yeah. What is it, little tin man?
Yeah, I can run this under little tin man.
Imagine. Avulsion fracture. I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna look it up. Clearly, it's not an abrasion or a scraping.
No,
I
it's
thought
a particular type of fracture, but I've never heard it before.
I'm gonna look now.
All right, P6, room P6, room of delights and mystery. All right, let's go take a look in P7, room of, as I thought, me.
An avulsion fracture is an injury to the bone in a location where
wanted me to see.
a tendon or ligament
We need to find that projector.
attaches to the bone. When an avulsion fracture occurs, the tendon or ligament pulls off a piece of the bone.
Oh, shit.
Avulsion fractures can occur anywhere in the body, but they are more common in a few specific locations. So basically,
Yeesh.
muscles and stuff like that tore his ribs apart.
Yeah, doodle. Coffee soap is my new favorite location. Last scene rendered in 3D. Yes. See coffee soap?
Coffee soap. I love to wash and drink a coffee soap.
Review. I wish they gave me my gun so I could look in and zoom in on these documents. Me at the library, apparently. Me at the park, potentially. Alright, so they're definitely following and tracking
Lily
me.
says they had her under surveillance. Wow. Doesn't really surprise me, Lily, considering that they were talking very strictly about getting to the sister, especially when Dylan didn't pan out.
Yeah. I got an outfit! I got an outfit!
Oh, shit.
I got an outfit! I'm excited. I've been wearing the same outfit.
Can you
which
change
is,
it here? Do you have to
I
go back
don't
to the
know.
control
I'm
point?
trying to remember how to get to my fucking thing. Loadouts. Yes, I think I might have to do it at the points. Nice. Alright. What do we have here? Don't mind if I do.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Can I zoom in? No? Shit.
You cannot.
Son
By
of
design.
a bitch. Okay, well, what can we see? Me petting a dog. Me reading a book. Me in a building. Me at coffee soap at 9:31. Me getting mugged. Fuck you, dudes. Me doing janitorial work. Something in common with our janitorial friend.
Yeah.
That can't be coincidental.
No. I can understand why they stood by and watched you get mugged. If you
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm just being jealous.
they had to test and see if you had special powers to defend
No, I
yourself.
get it. I'm just saying, the janitorial thing, that's by design. I do not know why. But they've made their janitor too conspicuous, and they don't need to have her specifically being a janitor. That's a connection. Looks like I'm at a bartending?
Coffee shop?
Possibly.
Shoplifting.
Me getting a coffee to relax with someone.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone there has been specifically circled.
Well, if they don't know who it is, it's got a question mark.
Oh, I see it's from behind.
Yeah, they don't know who I'm with. It's just a regular street. I'm guessing maybe that ordinary place where we started. Above city. Last scene.
Little did they know you were meeting for drinks with Emily Pope long before coming in here.
Getting on a bus Friday at 3 p.m. Destination question mark. Could be before. No, it looks like she's wearing a different outfit than what I'm wearing right now, so it probably wasn't to come here. And then, getting a burger with someone. Interesting. Alright, what else we got? Subject, Jesse Faden, P7, RE, Eastward Movement, calls for concern. 9/24/2019, departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Same day, arrives in Sydney, Nebraska, I think it's Sydney. Next day, departs Sydney, Nebraska. Day after that, arrives in Des Moines, Iowa. Time delay there, so like 3 or 4 days. Then leaves Des Moines. Arrives in Chicago next day, departs Chicago 7 days later.
The big cities are taking you longer to investigate.
Yep. Then same day, arrived in South Bend, Indiana. 3 days later, depart South Bend, Indiana. Same day, arrive Cleveland, Ohio. So 8 days later, depart Cleveland, Ohio. Next day, arrive Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. 9 days later, depart Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And same day, arrive in New York City, New York, which I believe is where we are right now.
Makes sense.
And then, of course, the part that should be here more than anything, me as the director. Ooh, another multimedia.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted.
Creepy.
We went inside and that's where we found this light projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol...
One question at a time. God damn.
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
She's so excited.
That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside
This
pictures?
psychiatrist works for the Bureau.
Inside a painting?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
I just noticed that the carpet looks like those like drawings of the cube.
Yeah, the hexagonal
Yeah.
cubes, yes. Oh, return.
Okay. Transit corridor south. Alright. Nothing, 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 and a button. Find the ordinary AWE area. Well, I like that they can just go there. It must be stable.
I studied what happened in ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Oh, look! Bad guys. Ah, can't reload. Why do I keep trying to do it? Ah! My gun does not require reloading. Okay, am I hearing a dog in pain in real life or in the game?
There's a dog outside.
It doesn't sound good. Oh no, hang on, I got work chat dead dog. That was a weird coincidence. Federal Bureau of Control. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a color on it and everything. It'd been running in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Weird. You're weird, people.
We...
This entire area back here does not look like it's particularly cheerful and happy. But it does at least look like it is minorly contained, so I can go poke around and look. Fun. I Okay, the program transit corridor. Elevator. And whatever this is. So weird that they just like have this sort of stabilized area to be able to just watch this. Oh, you look like a boss. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, okay. All of that looks decidedly ungood. But if anybody would like to first get a binder to record our progress, we can help out on that. Alright, to the elevator, I suppose. The handprints on the, motherfucker. Okay, so as I was saying, the handprints, those finger smudges on the door are A, nice touch, B, extra creepy because it's a fucking upside down handprint. Did you see anything? Dog outside?
I heard a dog. You heard me yell upstairs, right?
Yeah, you didn't see anything though?
No, I said there was a dog outside. It's Max.
You sound like he was in pain.
Yeah, he usually, well...
He usually sounds like unhappy. He doesn't usually sound like he's in pain.
That's fair. I didn't know, then maybe it was Max, but it definitely was dog out there.
Oh good, it's bathed in red. Yeah, I'm so intrigued by the fact that they have like a continual lock on the ordinary AWE. Bastard.
How dare they?
Hello? Hi everybody. How you doing?
Well, it was creepy.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Well, another successful meeting.
Well, it says, Mike, you missed it. We pushed the button for the elevator, and the door's open with a red exploded guy right inside it.
Yeah, it's true. It was rude. It was not happy. Ooh, what's that? Let me in. Let me in. I want to go know. I meant to crouch. I can't remember how to crouch. There you go. Oh no.
You just turn right there, can't you?
No, wouldn't let me. I'll check it out after, I assume this room is going to set itself back to normal. I'll have a look then. Alright. Let's go see what this is.
Prepare for more graphic splendor as the room rearranges.
Shoo.
Yes, Lily, it is a control point, which means she can change into her outfit.
Outfit?
We're going back home.
Yeah, we are.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Am I clear at 6? Okay, alright, well, we won't go try and go in there for right now then. Noted. Alright.
This guy says mold.
Mold. It's like a closed off area of the subway. Ooh. I am sometimes a simple girl of simple needs.
Literally getting distracted by the shinies.
I am
until you
alone.
fall to your death.
Look.
That's like a Cards Against Humanity video games edition card just for you.
How do I get in there? Ordinary dump site. Alright, well, let's go take a look at our outfit then, I suppose. Astral constructs. Oh, jukebox tokens. Oh, oh, you can make them.
Oh, I see the 10,000 points apiece. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, good to know you can make them. That's where they are then.
Oh, and you get a benefit for doing them at higher values. They're more economical.
Alright. So can I change my outfit? No doubt.
If anybody knows.
I mean, it isn't a huge thing.
But they gave it to you.
They did give it to me.
We all know you want to see it. We all want to see what it looks like. Well, he says maybe it's the only the control point in Central Executive. I don't know. It's possible, but nothing else does that. Well, I will go to the interwebs.
The interwebs?
Let's see. Control.
Alright, well, in the meantime.
Change outlet.
Transit port.
All you need to do is visit the Central Executive Control Point.
Oh, it is
okay,
just
fair
that one.
enough then.
Alright. Mission updated. Access the ordinary AWE area by rotating the turntable tracks.
Turns out you
I
were
guess
correct, Lily.
This is the turntable. Oh, and there's one of those in here. Hooray.
What's
those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and eat it, Professor X.
Oh, it turns out, yeah, I can see Sky's message, but I missed it. I was looking at her previous one. By the way, Sky says that there was a breakable window on one of the windows you passed.
Can't have that. Can't have that.
Might have to throw something into it.
I might. I'm gonna try and shoot him first.
gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
I'm busy right now, Jesse.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
I'm looking for other things that are more important, like the hidden stuff. Look at that, there's a collectible. Ah!
It's a random item that I never use for creating
It
buffs.
doesn't matter.
So important, must find.
Shut up! It's this one, I mean. The info! Yes. Typewritten page AI83-KE background. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Redacted. Appendix. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and have not lost my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in... Oh, it's Alan Wake stuff, yeah. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: falls, Bright Falls, haunting, wake, Alan Wake, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you've been warned. Interesting. Okay, that was very important. Thank you. All right. Alrighty. I don't think I can kill these. Though I certainly would if I could. Alright. So let's jump across to the middle. It's not running, Jesse. I'm so glad I can fly. I love to fly.
It does make a big difference.
What's this? Containment chamber A1. Alright.
That does look like a thickly reinforced door.
Ordinary dump site. Bridge operator. Alright, I'm assuming bridge operator is where I want to go. Yeah, more stuff.
Persia says, God, I fucking love the level design here.
Yeah. It is very cool. Very creepy consistently. Oh, hi. Notice, bridge alignment required to proceed. Keep tracks clear at all times. Federal Bureau of Control. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross.
Interesting.
Did you see the dead dog one?
No.
I got that one just a little bit ago. Actually, when I was saying about the
dog outside?
the dog I could hear. I can't see it now. Anyway, it was clearly in reply. Book club. There you go. But I got that one first.
Gotcha.
All right. Don't know what happened to you, friend, but it doesn't look good.
I like how somebody clearly lost their teeth, but they boxed each one up separately.
All right. Push a button, see what happens.
It won't rotate.
Of course not.
Something's blocking it.
That would be too easy. Sorry. Sorry. Ah! I'm hitting everything wrong.
I vent my frustrations.
Of course there's something blocking it. There we go. That is a huge fucking design. Like, as a just a thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh. I will. I'm very excited for this entire idea.
You come across a plain, nondescript room, nothing special. What do you expect? We said it was ordinary.
But yeah, what an interesting way of having you, like, to explore a backstory.
Yeah. This looks like an area to have guys attack.
I know, I have to go down here, though. We all know I have to go down here. Let's not even pretend.
This guy says,
oops, there it is.
Three melee all the painting under the big door.
Did I just get caught in here? Jesus fucking web.
Oh, one of those things.
I'll have to get my ass toasted.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Whew, alright, well. I guess I don't have to go down there after all.
Yeah, this guy says melee at the painting near
Melee
the
at
big door.
painting near the big door, okay. Then I shall. Oh, it all looks so delicious. All right. Let's see, just run across this time. Oh, you're late.
Oh shit. Definitely want to pull it keep our press on him so that shit. Huge shit.
Well, he's gonna kill me again anyway, so it doesn't really much matter. Hello?
Did he flee? Huh.
Well, alright. Oh, did you just respawn? Oh my god, I went too far and you respawned. Son of a bitch. Do that. That was not what I did. Oh! Didn't even see you shoot. Well, at least I'll reload right here.
Lily says control point heals you.
Good to know.
She said, "I'd like you both know. I'd like you to know that both Princess Tutu and Control constantly test my control with the desire to look up spoilers on what is going on." She said, "Oh, I forgot that some enemies have special identifiers and names and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like elite bosses, little mini bosses."
Mm-hmm. Well, I was surprised. I'm like, oh shit, there's a boss. Again? Who's coming? No? Well, alright then.
I will give the game this much. Usually when you die in an area and it's not a scripted boss fight, they don't have you fight guys when you go back there.
Yeah. That's where I came out. Oh, shit. Well. I'm on the different side now. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Aimed enemy.
But they usually can't come in here, so at least I can duck in here too.
Keep
Get out of the
dodging
way.
that.
Hi. Dude, I see my shield.
Don't trigger for like 5 seconds and start coming back. There you go.
Did I get him?
You got
Oh
him.
no, he's right there!
no.
Holy shit!
I got him.
Whew.
He dropped stuff. Jukebox token.
I know. God damn though. And stay down. Primity.
What else did he drop there?
I'm looking to see the other guys.
Nice. Jukebox token, a mod, and something else.
Alright, well. Fucker.
Lou's like, whoa, he was right there.
He was right
bit,
there.
That was a bit intense.
I guess there's something else that's fucking this up and I gotta go down there anyway. Hear the gears?
Yeah, I hear that.
Alright, well, I had to go down there anyway. Because it can't be too easy. Oh god, this sucks right here. Who are you?
You got a juice, can't
I see
dash.
that. rough, man. This
Yeah.
is rough.
Yeah.
Whew. Especially with the shitty game day I'm having.
Haha.
Alright, so that's where I have to go at least. So I know that much. Alright, so I'll zip down those side corridors where I don't think they can come to get me.
Sky says, my recommendation if you're in that scenario is to just throw stuff everywhere. You're in tight quarters, you'll probably hit it.
I feel like I almost had it too.
Yeah, you had it very low.
Stretch. Untense. Unclench. Yes. Alright. Gonna kill you. Kill you dead. Alright. Pandul.
It says, what is it? It looks like it has wings made of lava, which is a super cool concept, actually. To me, it looks like some sort of a spirit, a floating, malevolent entity.
Yeah, it's one of like the super.
You know, I think it's gone beyond the concept of being human.
Got it. Eat ladder, asshole. Fucking cock. Did not like you, sir. Did not care for your shenanigans.
Or ma'am.
That was an asshole enough. I'm gonna name it, sir.
See a little power battery thing.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we know what that means.
Yep. Oh, it's a plane. Can I fly the plane?
Maybe the plane's an object of power.
I would like to fly the plane, please. Flying the plane would please me. Neat. Now I'm like, can I get in any of these?
Sky said earlier on that the telltale sign is cross-hatching on the windows.
Cross-hatching. So like that?
No, like diagonal.
Oh, okay. batteries, please. No? Okay. Alright, well, I saw. There we go.
Oh, Sky says breakable windows have nothing but glass.
Nothing but glass, okay.
I guess I misunderstood her. She was probably saying you could tell the ones that couldn't be were from the crosshatch.
No speed's battery.
That right there, on your right. Oh, hang on, it's already got a battery. There he is.
Hello, Hot Pocket. Oh, now that works. Okay. Level 2. Mr. Pocket! Search for the slide projector object of power. Don't mind if I do. Oh, shit. Someone else who's named, I see. Oh, it's on fire. Neat. Oh shit, there you go. Oh! Rude.
Yeah, lots of whites in there if you want to dash in.
Alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well done, team.
You said don't mind if I do, and Lily says someone else minds if you do, though.
It's true, they did mind a little bit. Hi, what are you? Did I get you yet? I don't think I did. Oh shit. Altered examination request, airplane wreckage. Summary. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE, see case file Redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access Redacted. For more information on tunnel, Redacted, and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and Redacted. See file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for Redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 9-12-8371 before report. Well, I learned nothing. A report that told me literally nothing. Now, is all that supposed to be happening, or is it just a bug?
It's a bug.
I'm thinking bug.
Lily says you're definitely getting, warming up and getting your gaming groove on.
Yeah, just in time to be done. But thank you, Lily. I appreciate, as always, you are the most amazing and supportive. Alright, that's the elevator I came out of. Can't do anything with there. That's the plane again. Ordinary, straight ahead. Alright. Anything in here? No? Okay. I'd ask. Ordinary AWE. All AWE study on hold. Areas off limits pending future use. Keep out.
Yeah, I remind you all, I am the director.
I'm the director.
I go where I want to go.
Hi. Hello. Would you like a folding chair? Oh. Well, alright then. Okay. As long as we understand each other.
I'm glad I didn't suggest you pull out your sniper rifle and try and like get a sneak shot to do some damage on him, because he died in like one hit like a turd.
Ordinary AWE Stage 1-A Dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper, and I already hate it. Dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were a lot of dolls. DF interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF, Dylan
Faden, Jesse
just Faden,
Faden.
yeah. Therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated house.
Also extrapolated, all of his friends disappeared.
Yeah. Well, something sounds noisy. Don't it?
It sure does. You know, speaking of Mr. Janitor, we haven't seen him in a very long time.
Yeah. Huh. Plastic wrap on the chair. On the couch.
Somebody just thought it would be nice for ambiance if they played the background noises from the movie Aliens, like, over and over.
Woohoo! Movie. Ordinary AWE-21 event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector, ID, object of power, OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population.
Wow.
Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP15 case file, and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews, redacted, and prime candidate program files, redacted.
By the way, you missed a collectible in a room behind you.
Well, that's not okay. Is it that?
Yeah.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Breakfast on Woods, here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what will happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they say. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
All of which, of course, was as they said, propaganda.
Yeah.
All right, I'm very curious to see this video.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
And then he died trying.
Oh, I'm in a box. Ordinary AWE Stage 4.A Town Proper. Witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. JF, therapy session 2010. Guessing the one she's always talking to.
Could be.
Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF interview. Now I wonder, it's because she was doing stars at school.
I assume Jesse was doing
I would
stars at
assume as
school.
well, but I don't know. I just tossing it out there. It's an pronoun. We can't quite tell where it points. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation hand SID-36 is verified in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. EID 19930. I would love if we did have a Dog Neil.
Yeah.
What else do we have? What's that?
Oh no, I was just saying yeah. It's a good idea. Although comments on here. Precious, getting all Jungian up in there. The collective unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. Oh look.
Nothing will stop me from getting to the collectibles.
I want the collectible. Ooh. That was stupid.
That was. Wow.
That was monumentally foolish. That was not wise.
It would have only been more hilarious if you actually killed yourself.
Yeah, right? Oh, let me get this one here. Ordinary AWE Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave. Witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. DF interview 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The nut mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tum and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. How weird. JF Therapy Session 2010. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. EID-19928.
Lily says, you know what? I really hope that Nosebleed Neil was able to enjoy being a protected dog before he died in this experience.
Same here.
I realize that they're your powers and all, but I'm sometimes a little bit disappointed that you do way more damage throwing stuff at people than using your sniper rifle gun.
Well, I have it boosted.
Oh, okay.
I put a lot of, like, all of my points I put into it.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison.
That's two words.
Cold,
That's
empty
4.
prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Now we're showing you words above 1.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
Eat me.
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? Will you dream
My
of
alarm
going
clock
as
gets me up in the
scared,
morning.
Stupid little girl.
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend.
Dog Neil.
And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise your frustration, Dylan. She was kind of asking for that.
Yeah, well, she was pushing it a little bit far, I agree. I do enjoy this mounting enmity between, or relationship even, I'll go so far as to say, between Darling and Dylan. You know? Because clearly he feels like responsible for him. He's excited by what he could possibly do. He wants to make this work out okay. And now, at some point, he has distanced himself as well, and Dylan not taking it very well, therefore indicating that they had been quite close before that point, or at least he felt so.
Yep.
So it's an interesting set of circumstances going on there.
This guy says the history have actually chilled Dylan out.
Yeah, for real. Cleansed. Alright, we still have a little bit of time, so let's keep going. Gave me a save point without a big old thing. That tells me that I'm probably going to need it. I know how games work. Oh. Ordinary AWE, Stage 4.B, Town Proper. Witness testimonies. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Jesse, therapy session 2010. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the not mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except hand. JF, therapy session 2010. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Polaris EID -19929.
Any will live.
I want in the wrapped up. Everything in here is wrapped up, which is so interesting. Did they wrap it up because they were planning to move? Were they relocating?
Or maybe his can't penetrate saran wrap.
We have to protect this chair. Ordinary AWE stage 1.B dump. Witness testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful and intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse says in a therapy session. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it, Jesse says in therapy. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened, Dylan says in 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. So Tom likes going there. I'm guessing that somehow, how he was somehow able to turn into a dog creature.
Yep. And they had said before he looked like a melted dog, and everything in there was melted.
Mm-hmm. Sealed area.
I had initially thought that when she said she burnt the slides, that may have been resulting in him being melted, but it looks like everything in that area melted long before
See
that.
what they have on ordinary.
I see they have some enemies.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods.
That's creepy.
The dump.
That's creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
It's creepy, kids. That's creepy.
They were really going all out in their sequel to Threshold Kids, Ordinary Kids. Huh. The various stages.
Stage 4. That's creepy, friends. Alright, well, we're going in.
Well, he says, so why would they want to recreate the town layout like this? And is it in scale?
My guess is it's possibly to scale of itself, maybe? Maybe not. I guess all the trees wouldn't be smaller than the buildings. Maybe to initiate something with Dylan? Have him show them things? What's interesting is because it seemed like the whole time that it was you were going to the town. The AWE was here. You know?
Yep.
And now I would be inclined to say no, it isn't. But is it?
I'm going to take our puppy out.
Okay. Stage 4. I'm guessing that's our house. And that pole there, maybe that's where the event happened? Some sort of incident? Stage 3. Okay, so each of that's following a line. line, the holes. It's marking where something was. I'm guessing maybe that's where the projector was used when we were being chased. Stage 2. Alright, bye. Very weird. Stage 1. Guessing this is meant to be the dump. Very weird. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna throw plywood trees at you. Have a nice day. Oh shit. That sucked. That was unfortunate. Mike stepped out, so if you guys are saying stuff I can't see in the chat, but he will catch me up as soon as you guys come, as soon as he comes back, rather. All right. Let's try that again.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is
Slide
that
projector,
where they
you mean?
keep it? They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small.
Well, they're not wrong.
Miniature, not real. They got that right.
Ordinary dump site. Turntable, transit corridor. Is this the dump site then? Did they do this, I wonder, to maybe the little town and shit wasn't for Jesse or Dylan or observation, it was for the slide projector. They've talked more than once about how you have to appease these things.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
Grabbing his phone to catch up on chat here.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane. What? I don't no matter. It suits you very well, the poem.
Thank you, Lily. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter.
No matter.
You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing.
No
Can
matter.
we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's an emptiness. A yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from childhood?
Polaris. She's come back.
That's weird.
After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
Industrial accident in town that you Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No, it was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there.
She's not wrong.
Agents from, I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris.
And then I'm gonna
wants me to
fire
go to New
them.
York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well.
Oh, she was
And that begins
institutionalized.
by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
She was institutionalized and she escaped. Did not know that. Did not know that. Now, when did she get institutionalized, I wonder? Because we have all that surveillance footage. So she was out and about doing her own thing. Going to, you know, coffee soap and shit. So she... Yeah, so at what point then did she become institutionalized? And was she... Yeah. And was she put there because of... Did the Bureau create a scenario to put her there? And did they do so for a reason beyond then we know where she is? Or we can plant someone to talk to her? Or were they planning to come for her back at a specific point later? I don't know. Interesting. I read through to Lily liking a thing that he said. Ordinary AWE 24 details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector, JF mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. So they found 7. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector.
That's a pretty big, let's see, Lily says, so they are treating her like she is delusional. Interesting. Well, that explains why she was talking to a condescending psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You would ask or suppose something, and Lily said, I guess in 2010. And then...
Yeah.
And then to the whole dump thing, wow, really?
One of the things I had guessed while you were out of the room was that the creation of the dump, the town, was for the object. It's for the slide projector.
Huh. Like somebody outside the Bureau?
No. Like the Bureau did it to appease the projector in some way. You know, they talked before about how you have to, like they want to be. You got to look at it all at all times, where you have to be nice to it, or you have to do this, because they speak of it as though it's they're living things.
So you mean that before Jesse and Dylan came across it, somebody else knew of its existence and built the town dump?
No, I'm saying the recreation here that we just walked through, the tiny town.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The one that was the little plywood one.
Okay.
I'm saying I wonder if that was created to appease the projector,
I see.
which is also here somewhere. The remains of the dump, I am assuming.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
It is pretty impressive.
Yeah. But I can understand exactly why he did it, though. I mean...
Oh, yeah, I don't disagree.
If even a fragment of that thing was still in there...
Federal Bureau of Control. Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately.
Guessing they gave up.
Or, no, it sounds like they needed to move resources. Maybe the hiss situation?
Yeah, good point.
Took precedence?
Or the mold, yeah. Huh.
Oh, wow. Wolf Globe AI72-PE. Background. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including Redacted, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. Quote, so why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead.
Propaganda or not?
I thought you might do that. We made the right choice coming up here.
Yep. Well, I sure wouldn't want to record shots out of your sniper thing.
Ah, Doc's computer just popped on. Good times, good times. Definitely being up here was the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Darling's
We should check
lab
that lab.
for a slide projector.
But while we're checking out that lab, let's be sure we check out the stuff that named guy dropped.
Oh, alright. And then Doc's computer just turned off. Awesome. Closet ghost.
This guy says, nice work. This fight was always a pain for me.
High ground. Alright. Is this what I want? Assets? Loadout. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're going to nix anything that isn't at least a 3. So that'll make it easy enough to at least clear some out. 3, 3, 3, 3. Probably anything that's on a 4, honestly, but yeah, okay, we're gonna go with 4s.
Yeah.
How do I decrease? Okay. Okay. And personal mods, I'll do the same. And I'll look at them next time. Alright. Okay.
Of Doc's computer, it literally says, hello, dear closet ghost.
Yeah. For real. The other closet started opening up now, too. It's great. Interesting.
What's that?
Just the room.
Yeah.
I mean, so basically this is like, this isn't just junk, it's a collection of 2002 junk.
Yep. Right here from the dump and preserved.
Mm-hmm. Nothing on that side, okay. And smoldering.
Smells great. I'm so
sure.
hungry.
Alright, we're gonna go look in the mobile lab. All this shit. And over here. Yes, please. Oh, right. All right.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
All right.
And
I can't imagine a better stopping point.
that is, in fact, our stopping point. So yeah.
It certainly seems like they're setting you up for the end game.
Yeah, I feel very much that's the case as well. So yeah, I do not know how many sessions we realistically have. I was talking before we began. My guess was between 2 and 3. If we go beyond 3, I'd be a little surprised.
Me too.
But, it's certainly possible. But I'm expecting that we're coming up upon the conclusion of the game and the story. So, it'll depend upon when we finish, of course, as to when we'll actually have this. But you guys be thinking about what you would like played next. Whether or not it's a one-off. Mike mentioned about, like, the 10-minute games or whatever we've done for that, the mini games and thing, which would be great, but of course that would just be like a 1 or 2 session thing. And I'm totally fine with doing that like the next 12 years if that's what you guys vote for. But assuming you wanted something a little more like this, where it's an ongoing story, a thing that we come back to, session after session, just be thinking, just keep it in mind. Mike obviously knows a lot about games, and he knows a lot about my personal tastes in games as well. Things that I like to play, things that I'm not very good at, or find particularly frustrating or irritating or what have you. So if you have questions, maybe I'll open a thread just for discussion to begin, because it could be a little while getting it narrowed down and stuff like that. So
Sky says if we ignore side quests, it'll be 2 at most.
2 at most, yeah. It feels as though it's getting to about that. We're definitely building.
Yeah,
we're building to the climax. So. All right, well, I had a great time. I really am deeply curious to know where this is going. I think it's doing a really good job with laying out the story elements and stringing you along. As always, I fucking love the world building. I can immerse myself in all the bits they're not telling us. And I hope you guys had a good time too. So we will adjourn for the evening and return to Control next month. Tomorrow I have PGSM. It'll be the extended PGSM session. And is tomorrow Wednesday? Tuesday?
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Okay. I don't think I have anything Tuesday night. Wednesday, Duck and I are combining our chats in that way that we do that is cheating because we're running out of time for the month. And so join Duck and I, and probably also Midge, Wednesday night for our stream, and you can send questions to her or to me or to both or to neither and all that, but I hope you join us either way. If nothing else, my baby is cute, and yes, it's my baby. So
I forget, is your stream public to all Tumblr? Or is it
no, it's just Patreon. Okay. So I mean, I'll send you the link either way.
Okay, yeah.
Weirdly, my husband doesn't sponsor me.
That's by your design.
I know.
I was going to say.
All we do is lose taxes on it. It's stupid.
I was going to say, you have no one playing with yourself on that one.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I will see you tomorrow with some PGSM goodness.
Lily says you have Ask a Jet Wolf tomorrow, not Wednesday on your schedule.
Do I? Okay, well, that's wrong, and I will move it to Wednesday night.
All right.
As I understand it. But I'll double check with Doc, because I think that's what she has on her schedule. I don't know. But thank you, Lily, for as always knowing what I'm doing and when more than I do. I will check with her and let you guys know.
So, folks, say this was fun and good night.
Fantastic. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. I know that I will.
Yes.